No Ordinary Podcast, episode 29, My Crypto Diary. That and much more on this week's episode.
On a Sunday morning. This is the one y'all was waiting for. I'm not waiting, I'm just making more. Plotted out, took the time, executed, good design, a finish line. Type of work, it's not done, just out of time. I'm feeling fine, long road, strong no, this a grind. This a climb for some of us, in and out, double dutch. Unpacking what they done to us, technology numbing us. Think about it, seen it coming up. Records broken, numbers running up. Competition having fun or what? 30 years coming up, haven't done enough. Prize dangle right in front of us, better lies right up under us. How they rush the capital and run them up. Yeah, trying to raise capital for the month.
Welcome back. No Ordinary Podcast, songs on the Sunday morning. You know the vibes, man. Episode 29. As you see by the title, I'm gonna be spilling my heart to y'all today. I'm gonna be taking y'all on the journey, and I'm gonna be making a little intro, a little new segment, a new type of show called My Crypto Diary. I really just kind of want to go over last week. Anybody who's in the market, they know we had a big spiel. And just the emotional ramifications of what you go through if you've really been in this space for a little bit. So we ain't gonna get too savvy, we ain't gonna get too deep, but I definitely want to go over more of the emotional aspect of being in the market, how to handle it, how to protect yourself, and of course how to stay perseverant through it all. So we're going to go through that. Of course, as usual, y'all know we're going to be spinning the vibes straight off the Sonar Muse platform. That's what we do, man. We're really here to make sure that we're spreading awareness to all the great artists we have over there, shine some light on the platform. And yeah, we're music first, crypto second, but we are intertwining the two. And I just want to try something a little bit different. No Ordinary Podcast. Y'all know we don't have a format. We always doing something a little different. So we're gonna switch it up today, and we're gonna see what comes out of it. So with that said, we're gonna jump into some of these tunes. As always, all of the artists from the Sonar Muse platform are being paid real-time streaming royalties, microstream, of course. Not only XRP, but they can also choose a few of our favorite digital assets on the platform. So we're going to get into that. Then we're going to come back, talk a little bit about what we've been going through these last couple of weeks. And then we're going to wrap it up. Be a short one, but a good one. So without further ado, y'all know how we like to kick this thing off, man. Killer Strider. Good for me. Hi.
Good for me, good for you, good for them, good for us. Being comfortable's not enough, gotta keep it going up. Good for me, good for us, thank me later. We always in the cut. Good news, people snooze, why can't they be more attentive? They brush it off like lint on denim. Can't really be offended, I've already ascended. I ain't above none of y'all, I just see life differently. The world needs love, I feel so much sympathy. Face the music like a symphony, less talking, more listening. Watch my aura glow, see it glistening. Focus on yourself and not what's happening around you, cause it's bullshit we've been fed. Look how quick bullshit spreads. Try to think with your head and look ahead. You ain't using your brain, you're just a walking dead. And that's the difference between me and them, homie, we ain't them. You say you're a goat, well I'm an average man. That means you're sacrificial. Your music fake, you're artificial. Your art ain't official, no substance, you're superficial. Hit me up when it's beneficial. Nah homie, I prefer my own company and being on my lonely, that's just how it is. Me and my money chilling at the crib. Life is a test, unexpected quiz. Flow on faucet, watch it drip. Keep an eye on the prize. I'll never slip with any slight inconvenience. You jump ship whilst I take control of the cockpit. Cause I got the ball, I'll never drop it. Work my ass off, I'm overclocking. You're always with hoes like stockings. Good for you, homie, but that's not it. Good for me, homie, cause I got this. Good for me, good for you, good for them, good for us. Being comfortable's not enough, gotta keep it going up. Good for me, good for us, thank me later. We always in the cut. Good for me, good for you, good for them, good for us. Being comfortable's not enough, gotta keep it going up. Good for me, good for us, thank me later. We always in the cut.
Negative to positive is Swiss gear. The audio Marciano, the richer gear. I think it's the year. I just froze my tears, stuck my flow in the fountain of youth, and I just dipped my toe in the water. Accompanied by somebody's daughter. My shit is like a reporter. All the shit that we smoking and all the shit that they snorting. He told me she the one and she told me mission aborted. It's in my face, I gotta ignore it. I'm trying to score, but post game I feel like it's more. I'm more a fan of this couple watching it get pulled up. You the hardest in your circle, but only your circle notice. Forgotten why you recorded ego bigger than orbits. Ball and chain, my mind insane and my rhymes the same. I guess I got impeccable aim. Learn with the range, I need my space. Book all the time just for the face. I'm better than my favorite at the age when that shit mattered to me most. So I toasted a memory of me and what they meant to a nigga. I'm trying to paint a picture of me. The satisfaction with reality, I done found me the key. Yeah, I'm of a sturdy cloth, cut and tucked to stretching frustration. I'm in a dirty spot, I only knew a dirty cops. And every night I hit the store, they think we selling rocks. And I said somehow, some way, this shit gonna be alright. Even with me in the eyes of odds, I'm calmly eyeballing. You can swim to my island and have a Spalding on it.
Good for me, good for you, good for them, good for us. Being comfortable's not enough, gotta keep it going up. Good for me, good for us, thank me later. We always in the cut. Good for me, good for you, good for them, good for us. Being comfortable's not enough, gotta keep it going up. Good for me, good for us, thank me later. We always in the cut.
Listen up, folks, it's a letter from Auschwitz. Pink Bank wanna flex, but we know they ain't got it. Not paying employees, but holding XDC hostage. All this fraud taking place, somebody gotta stop it. I'm so international, my code name Interpol. Guppy ass bitches, no wonder they hiding in the school. Reincarnated in Babylon, I was born to rule. They wonder why XRP pump GZX sent it to the moon. I've been too friendly, time to expose it all. Told you in full sweeps, the house of cards are gonna fall. Ollie must be pissed cause he blocking on LinkedIn. Growing up in Cleveland, I learned them Europeans be scheming. This a letter from Auschwitz, stop it. Pink Bank scamming, somebody check their wallet. No bot, but you know I stay crypto hopping. Pony Space 6 when everybody in the hood got a rocket. I'm a whole menace to this society. Couldn't be a man, so he sent his wife to try me. If you out here committing crimes, you know you can't be sloppy. Uncle Sam called me and I'ma point them to the bodies. Play with me, you getting fucked like Thailand hookers. Crypto Wild Wild West, I turn into Pinkerton and book them. Blew the whistle, now they whole legal team is shook up. Afraid to get my dough, cause they don't know what I'ma cook up. Being Irish, I'm in love with me gold. Made it out the concentration camp and I ain't sell my soul. Give his ass 9 rounds, hit him with a sweeping zone. It's a great day that bite you, catch you reaching for my damn bone. This a letter from Auschwitz, stop it. Pink Bank scamming, somebody check their wallet. No bot, but you know I stay crypto hopping. Pony Space 6 when everybody in the hood got a rocket.
Not your keys, not your crypto. Not your keys, not your crypto. Not your keys, not your crypto. Not your keys, not your crypto.
Okay. True hustlers utilize grind. Take on every little chance you get our future into line, boy. Cause crypto season's on the rise. Better wake up and be a part of this, so hit that ass left behind, boy. Got me out here going for the final. So one day we could be riding smooth in the Lamborghini Gallardo. Oh, and be everywhere like Pronto. Cause we got places to be and people to see to be on the grind mode. Trillionaire, THUGs, all on the scene. Also the greens, putting the work and be going hard as a team. We are chasing the dream. And you best to believe we all rise to the cream, we keep doing that thing. The community demonstrates unity, oh, it's a beautiful thing. And we're not slowing down, my son. We going to the moon and it gon' be soon when we go touchdown, my son. Cheers. With the diamond hands at my son. We gotta kick back, sit and relax till we get them gas, my son. That's what's up. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire, boy. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire, boy. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire, boy. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire. Let's go. Surrounded by go-getters, experts who talk business. The people who know the assignment, similar when it comes to the wish list. So we just gon' get up and get it. All the way to the bank, we be laughing. We coming and taking the number one spot on the market, and that's the motherfucking target. It really will push up the 4P. I'm not letting go for a long time. I'm here to grind for the community, to work and collaborate. Like minds that you concentrate. Hustle hard until we dominate it. Even don't stop, we keep on grinding. Hey. We'll keep on climbing to the top. Trillionaire thugs gonna be the hottest on the block. And we all grinding for that spot. So we all doing the toast life in Dubai because we're popping. Hey. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire, boy. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Taking the pills, y de la recorriendo por mi sangre. Cuando dejen que yo me desahogue, pero no voy a dejar el desastre. Esto es un viaje que consumo más. Cada día me consumo más. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Keep money, it ain't stopping on this Sonar y en Barcelona. Esta ni completa ni con fama. Estamos en el mismo nivel. Yo sé que te cuesta aceptar mi plan. Yo ya estoy arriba, no puedo bajar. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. No necesitas pensar dos veces. Como dijiste, respetarlo level. No le pone dial, pero eso es juguete. Y todo lo mío me hacen un pete. Nadie te llama, pero eso es un héroe. Te ilusionas como Dicky G. Vos te mostras como el real G. Y trabajas con un POV. Yeah. Te estás haciendo loco. Otro en el foco. Tirándome todo. Pero santo cuando sos. Yo te conozco mejor, pero eso no le hemos.
Yeah, fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French. Fuck you, I'm French.
Hey man, say man, that boy Johnson, man. I be vibing, man. I be vibing. That's my guy, man. 2024. Wake and Bake Vibes, No Ordinary Podcast, Artist of the Year. You know the vibes, man. That boy be dropping heat. I love the lyrics with his. I don't speak uh, too much Spanish, so you know what I mean. I try to let that rock out. If y'all don't know about the feature, artists, make sure you're uploading your lyrics, and of course, listeners, the lyrics are available as long as the artists have uploaded them. So, Fake Friends, Johnson, y'all know the vibes. Love that one. Before that, Be a Trillionaire, Eskel. You know what I mean? That's an all time banger right there. Sonar Muse. That's gonna be an all time great. Be a Trillionaire, man. Before that, new one. Yeah, man. Letter That Auschwitz, Tony Bull Run. My boy Tony be dropping all the time. He a OG. Tony, man, where you from, man? You from the West Coast? I felt some West Coast vibes in that one. That's a banger right there. And then, of course, you know, we started it out Good For Me. Killer Strider featuring Money Is Myth. And I bless it, man. We added a couple more new tracks, too. So we're going to keep expanding, keep them rotating. Took a couple of them off, but I'm liking how this 2025 playlist coming back. Definitely going to bring back the Regium Shares playlist, too. We got to do a Regium Shares segment in the show because we got some good ones out there. I've been scooping up. So got a couple out there now too that's limited supply. So make sure that y'all checking these out because with the Regium shares, they are capped. So they're not unlimited. You can only get so many of some of the projects. So make sure y'all checking those out for sure. But yeah, now that we got through our first segment of music, welcome back. As you see from the title, My Crypto Diary, we're going to be discussing emotional intelligence in the market. Probably the most important thing as an investor. You know, you hear a lot of different cliches, different sayings. You know, Warren Buffett is famous for, you know, transfer of wealth from the impatient to the patient. You know, time in the market beats time in the market. And all of these things that have to do with time are really a measure of emotional intelligence. I think that's the best trait as an investor. And emotional intelligence doesn't necessarily mean that you have to quote unquote control those emotions at all times. I think what's more important is understanding your emotions, understanding how you are as a person when it comes to moving off of emotions, and then being able to set in place procedures and standards in order to deal with that. So, perfect example is if I know I'm speaking to someone that's a little bit more impulsive, they like to make a move anytime something happens very quickly. They're going to their accounts and they're either buying or selling. There's strategies that you can put in place to make sure that you're doing that safely and strategically. The best strategy for that person, to me, is set it and forget it. Easier said than done, right? Sit it down and don't look at it. That's pretty tough for somebody that's impulsive, though. Another strategy for them is just dollar cost average. I think if you know you're an impulsive buyer, dollar cost average. Make sure that you're taking those extra funds every week and you're just putting them towards a couple projects that you know are really good and build a foundation. I think when you can build a foundation of your investments, I think that takes that edge off a little bit. Myself, I'm a Gemini, so I would say I'm a little bit of both. I can be impulsive and emotional at times, but I've also, like I said, developed some strategies in order to make sure that I'm keeping those impulsive rushes in check. So to get into kind of what happened last week as a good example, last week we had a really big pull down in the market. I've been saying for a month or so now that we're in the end of this. We're about to see the takeoff. the markets are at a position where they're probably really going to shoot up and give us what we kind of been looking for here shortly. So, um, not financial advice. That doesn't always mean that it's right away. That doesn't always mean that um, we're trying to time the market necessarily. What we're more trying to do is get a game plan in place that we've walked through a few times in our mind, and that we're comfortable with executing when the time is right. I think trying to time the market obviously is the hardest part of this. We can look at. I'm a TA guy. We can look at the charts and we can get a relative feel of where we're at within the cycle. But then specifically trying to time anything as far as to the week, to the month, especially not to the day. I think it's pretty much a fool's game, and I think last week was proof of that. So me personally, one of the strategies that I do have is that I don't necessarily not allow myself to have the impulsive moves. But what I do is I make sure that the bulk of my money, the bulk of my portfolio, are in steadily diversified positions that I don't really touch as much. I would say 90 to 95% of my portfolio are in things that I'm buying, I'm holding. I'm not really looking to sell, especially not day to day or week to week. But in some instances, I'm not even really looking to sell them year to year. I'm looking to capitalize on those long-term capital gains, and I think that's right now the way the tax codes are, kind of how you have to play a lot of this. You want to be holding most of these crypto assets and assets in general that you're investing in the market as well, for a full year. That way that you can get the full tax break. Short-term games are there though, and that's a different section of my portfolio. That's that 5 to 10% that I allow myself to indulge in those impulsive acts. So that 5 to 10%, I basically I take and I can put into a little bit more speculation. Not only speculation, but I do tend to put those into some leverage plays. I know a lot of people aren't fans of leverage, and I can tell you now, as far as money that I've gained on leverage, it's not a lot. I'm probably break even at best. With the markets, they tend to dump and pump on those leveraged capitulation moves. So a lot of times when you're talking about setting stop losses, looking at large market orders that are set, they're usually set at points for liquidation, where most of the market is sitting, and their stops are sitting, and the market makers are wick hunting, right? They're moving the price to places where they know those stops are sitting. They know those high leverage players are at. Me, I'm not a high leverage player. I tend to, stick between 3 and 7. I was messing around with some 7 to 15 X leverage, and of course that in that game you gotta kind of expect for it to be a gamble. I think what I've learned from that is definitely take profits. As soon as you see profit, take profits when you're in those kind of plays. I had a very nicely placed leverage position in XRP that I've probably had for about 2 or 3 months now, and I was up, a good 200, 300% at one point, and had a stop loss that I thought was well beyond the reach of any wick that could possibly be there. And last weekend, we know what happened. The big drawdown came, unbelievable pullback in the market. You show me the charts, I'll show you the news. A lot of people said it had to do with the tariff talk. I believe that the market makers are doing what the market makers do. That most cryptos pulled back a very, very large amount. some 20, some 50%. So I was wicked out of my leverage play that had been in for a few months, that I thought I was comfortably in for a few months. And all transparency, lost a couple $100, but a couple $100, man, it's nothing large. I don't put that much money in leverage. I don't believe that's smart to put a large amount into leverage, and I'm definitely only putting what I'm willing to lose into leverage. And lesson learned, being up 200-300%, I did take some profit. I took about half my profit off the table. I let the other half ride. So same thing. It's not necessarily a loss in that situation, but I'm pretty much breaking even. So emotionally, this one took a toll on me. This one was a little bit different. This bear market was long. This last bear market a little bit extended, I feel like, which I kind of feel like is the nature of markets, right? The nature of how, especially the U.S. plays with their money, right? Always kicking the can down the road, stretching it out. And I think that these monetary cycles are expanding, especially bear markets. And I think when we get into these bull runs, I think this bull run in particular, the way that money now is spreading, and flowing not only from Bitcoin, but into altcoins and into a larger pool of altcoins, into a more diverse pool of altcoins, I think that that's causing these bull market times to expand as well. So, trying to time the market is never good. And I think I got caught in a situation where I was trying to time the market a little bit. And I know, because I've been in markets long enough, that this is what happens. The bull market doesn't come until you get to the point of capitulation on the shorter scales and on the larger scales. And when the greed and fear index is at the bottom of fear, and everyone's thinking there's no way this thing is going back up, that's when it goes back up. And vice versa. When you're at the top and everybody's greedy, that's when it comes back down. So that's what these markets are meant to do. The markets did what they're meant to do. And yeah, it was different for me emotionally. Like I said, it was only a few $100, nothing major, but that compounded with seeing the rest of your portfolio take a large dip, being in this extended cycle for as long as we've been in this extended cycle, the last few months being very bullish and being so excited. And I would even say the week before last being very bullish and kind of getting you excited tends to, knock you off your pivot whenever that drop, that capitulation, that liquidation event does happen. And lately, because of the bull run and how that tends to draw in more eyes, more people, my now extended group of fellow investors have been very excited and very ready for this run that's to come. And I think all of that culminated into the perfect storm. And yeah, so I think just like everyone else, I was kind of taken aback by the move. But after a couple days, of not doing anything, of just kind of making sure I took a break from looking at the charts, didn't open up my leveraged account. I had time to kind of think about it. The stock market opened Monday, Tuesday, and was down both days. And that's when I came to the realization that, I've probably never felt as low as I felt in these markets over that 4-day span from Saturday to Tuesday. but that also was my turning point and the aha moment, because I know that me being someone who does have a grasp of what's going on, if I can feel this low, if I'm at this point, then this is that time. This is that time that the market turns around. This is that time that markets take everyone off off of their pivot. This is that time when things tend to skyrocket without people being ready for it and anticipating it. And that's what I told one of my buddies. We went into work, and the first thing when I saw him, he's just like, man, I'm down so much. And I just put my hand on his shoulder and I said, this is it, man. I was like, this is it. This is that moment. I was like, I've never felt, this low in the market. And I can tell you, this is the moment where we're about to pivot and we're about to take off, because, I've been in 5 years now, not forever, but half a decade. And the lowest I had ever been those 4 days, for sure, 100%. Just kind of confused and not really understanding what was happening, in a haze. And like I said, I only lost a few $100. So nothing crazy. There's a lot of other things, obviously, that I think tend to go on in markets that I'm speculating about. I'm not 100% on, that I've mentioned to a couple of people that I think are tells of the market, and that have to also do with the psychological play of the market. I think that when these events happen, I remember specifically FTX, and when FTX happened, and it happened around a moment when, just the economy was at a bad place. Everything in an economy was just bad. And what we say is, when there's blood in the streets, that's when you buy, But what I tend to notice that, when there's blood in the streets, not only are those the moments where you're so unsure about what you should be doing with your money, but they also happen to be times when you tend not to have a lot of money. A small example that I've noticed is markets tend to run around the first of the month, right? Around the times everybody's just paid rent, right? Last week is a great example, right? So it's, you all month you're stacking money to pay all your bills, and your bank account's looking good. And then, of course, first of the month hits, and now a big chunk comes out. And for some reason, that's when the market tends to bottom. That's when you should be buying. The time when the funds aren't necessarily as available as you would like tend to be the times where the buying opportunities present themselves. And like I said, that's speculation, not financial advice. That's something that I've been tending to notice. And I think, just might be something to think about. Dry powder, having that dry powder ready, making sure that you're stacking that on the side, because when those opportunities like last week present themselves, you got to be ready to buy. I did a little bit of buying in my spot portfolio, just because, once again, emotionally, I know those are the times to buy. And yeah, like I said, that's kind of my strategy for handling my impulses, is letting myself have those small, 5 to 10% to play with for leverages and things like that. Something else that I've done recently that's kind of funny, on the Wake and Bake end of the year joint podcast, No Ordinary Podcast episode, we all talked about meme coins, and we talked about how unsafe they were and how reliable it is. And earlier this year, January, middle of January, 8th, 12th, 8th, something around there, I follow an influencer who started basically buying a small meme cap, a small cap meme coin. And interestingly enough, he being a TA guy, I felt comfortable with kind of tailing him on that play, and put $20 into the play. And over the next, we're at maybe a month now, that coin has gone up a couple million%. That $20 turned into $800. I took out $400. The remaining $400 turned into about $3,500. I took out $1,000, and that remaining $2,000 over the course of the last few days turned into another $4,000, which I took out another $2,500 last night. So I've taken out, almost $3,500 of profit off of $20 in the last 2 months. And I've taken those profits. Some of them I've thrown them back into small plays once again, just to kind of feed that impulsive side that I have. And then, of course, I've really diligently this year have made a promise to myself to make sure I'm putting aside tax money from these gains this year. So I took out the appropriate amount for taxes. I put those into my Uphold account in the Ripple stablecoin, letting that accrue some 5% interest while I'm waiting to use that money to pay for taxes next year. And I'll continue to do that. I took the remaining profits, threw it into some investments, had a little fun, and like I said, that's my strategy for dealing with my impulsive emotions. A little bit of leverage, a little meme coin play, which we talked about not doing. But it was $20. It was $20. I spend $20 on way worse on a weekly basis. So to turn $20 into, what now is about $6,000. That helps a lot to have a little bit of disposable fund money. So I don't have to touch, the funds that are locked up for long term. I can continue to invest in my long-term accounts, have dry powder on the side, and yeah, it's there's been ups, there's been downs in this first month of crypto and the stock market. And in the stock market, I tend to do that with option plays. I have my portfolio that I'm obviously always building and adding into. And then every now and then I'll jump into some options to kind of get that edge off. So just know yourself. Know that if you are an emotional type person, if you're somebody that checks your phone and your accounts every day, multiple times a day, that you need to set yourself up for success. And that's one way I do it. I make sure I have auto money going into my long-term diversified plays, and I take a little bit of dry powder and keep it on the side for a little bit of DGen action, and that kind of takes the edge off. So that's my strategy. Once again, not financial advice. Don't do what I do. I'm just giving you what I do as a guide, as a blueprint. If you want some ideas on how you can maintain in this market, but overall, I'm good. I've been in this game for a minute now. And my long-term investments take precedence. They have priority. I'll never let that impulsive part take control. That's the one thing I have learned with investing, is how to control those impulsive actions. And it's a long-term type thing. It's not a short-term type thing. So as this is going on, I'm seeing the fruits of that more and more every day. I'm building that discipline every day. And yeah, it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me, investing. It's the biggest teacher I've had. I don't think there's a bigger teacher than taking hard-earned money and investing it. Because if you're not smart with it and you lose it, it hurts. It hurts. It's different if money's given to you. If if you're just stumbling into it, when it's hard-earned and it's yours and you've worked and sweat for it. Putting that into an investment, you do a little bit of extra due diligence when it comes to that. So yeah, I'll try to do a couple more of these just to touch on different subjects as far as my personal crypto journey, what I'm doing, how my emotions are faring through these different times. Hopefully within a month or so, right? Maybe 2 months, we'll be doing a different type of diary where we'll be talking about how to handle the highs, the wins, and how that comes about, what that looks like, and some things you can do to make sure you're properly taking care of that as well, i.e. tax planning, which is, like I said, one of my goals this year is to make sure I'm putting money to the side to pay for taxes. So yeah, we'll definitely dive back into one of these. And other than that, we're going to play another round of music. I'll come back. I'm going to shout out my sponsors, and then we're going to get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all being here. No Ordinary Podcast, songs on a Sunday morning. And, yeah, let's get into it, man.
Yeah. Down slow, downstate, and shit, rise and shine, hey. I'm sipping Serapan, Paul Loire. Who am I? But who was y'all? Don't question me. I'm on my shit like solar stars that tried to pause my shit. I'm a grown ass nigga, came from dysfunctional families. Younger father, my calling. Ain't the problem, I can't solve it. I'm just out here being honest. Sweatshirt dripping like a faucet, deeping in my pockets. Events depend on deposits. Sinking ships, I had to how quick. Niggas out here being obvious. They gon' have to see what time it is. I ain't trying to be on grind shit. Pass away, I might grind a bit. Some of that shit's in my silences. Start to feel a little cross. Sleep it off. Tomorrow, wake up, feel a little less shallow. You did? Ain't shit sweet, no hickory.
Life's really good, I'm from the hood, slums, or the ends. Wearing what is madness ends. Niggas out here dying over tens in the bins. But who am I to not speak my mind and say something about what we all see? This ain't a conspiracy, this is reality. But then we turn a blind eye while our people out here dying. Let's join forces and elevate, alleviate the press stating that this hate. Trump call it fake news, whatever you want to choose. We need our verses heard, no more others madness, this absurd. Our people strung out on the curb, yeah, we slide by and argue about what could have been. But who's perfect? The straight game that I'm serving. Don't get no niggas, Julius Irvin. I'm steady on serving my purpose. Attract the right energy, Diamond Story made this beat. Yeah. If I tell you that a duck can pull a truck, hook it up. Bebop to this rock steady as I cook it up. Clowns afraid of their shadow, cause they never knew better. Pennywise, petty guys, current chord gestures. Lynch mob, beast mode, Marshawn, cheat code. No need to reload, we don't do extras. Even though we block the block, we don't move Tetris. You see me argue with my partners, better stay separate. Once an independent brother, then became desperate. I'm in a planetary motion like my name Kepler. Who you telling? I ain't even get picked yet like rooted melons. Mr. Irrelevant, party with my plays. Got a Hall of Fame varsity team. Keep the dream, never falling in between. Too big, busting the seams. You know it is what it seems. I'm living a lucrative, lucid dream. Am I a god or a king? That remains to be seen.
Hop in my bucket and drive away. But I just wanna fly away. That's why I'm cooped up in a hideaway. Can't see for my people, I would slide today. Even die in my bucket and drive away. But I just wanna fly away. That's why I'm cooped up in a hideaway. Can't see for my people, I would slide today. Even die today. Sorrow after murder and time, who will defeat? Women, I know you find there's more to it than sucking D. Your intuition, the future for us to see. Never be persuaded, do better to play for keeps. We indoctrinated, color dividing us on the street, resulting in shots fired whenever we disagree. Pretty much the same, having encounters with the police. 2 fingers in the sky, the only sign I see in peace. Put your head down, tears roll like crow on my shoulders. Baby's down way too fast, trying to be older. I'm tired of seeing mothers alone, pushing a stroller. No love is a venomous strike, poison from cobra. Stay 13, strapped with a glizzy, wanna be soldiers. I think I need an Eskimo jacket, this world is cold. Know that it's repercussions, warning before destruction. Bullets flying, they bustin', it's crazy for over nothing. Do we maintain? Go get a job, rob a slaying cane. Black sheep sit from the home, left him to gang bang. Little girls turning the hole, she entertain James. Living condition and thought this missions would age pain. Talk about priorities, people don't give a damn though. Kids gotta eat, they blow a check and buy a Lambo. Stomach started growling, build up anger, he commando. Same fuck reason got him trapping out a bando. The boys ain't men no more, where did the man go? Didn't even honor the code, sang a soprano. Parents think they too old to listen, don't wanna learn nothing. That's why I came out on a mission, I was a sperm coming. Everybody going through shit, roll up and burn something. I guess it's my time to try. I'ma turn something. Before I exit this journey, you hear no lies told. Hoping to reach home eternal before my eyes close.
Drive away, but I just wanna fly away. That's why I'm cooped up in a hideaway. Can't see for my people, I will slide today. Even die in my bucket and drive away. But I just wanna fly away. That's why I'm cooped up in a hideaway. Can't see for my people, I will slide today. Even die today. He wrote a king, man. I'm wired different, bro. So much turmoil, so much agony, pain, and stress. We gotta put that to rest, you feel me? Don't let it overtake you. Don't let it keep you bound, you know what I'm saying? Get off the ground and stand up, you know what I'm saying? Do something. Reach out for help. We all need it.
Icing on the cake. That glitters, they not be good. Took you from the rest, cause I could love you best. Special kind of way that we coming to. Remedy when I feel low. Anyhow you give me the verse, me I go sing along. Even if not too dirty, she go sing out for me. Been alive, give me all of me. Starstruck by the way that you are moving. I'm the commander in chief, but I want you to ride. If I rule your world, I won't shrink. Starstruck by the way that you are moving. I'm the commander in chief, but I want you to ride. If I rule your world, I won't train it. Trigger my inside up, yeah, the way belong. If you trigger the spot inside, trigger my inside up, yeah, the way belong. If you trigger the spot inside, ready to catch my flight, she said she wants to fly with me. Bad trash girl when not they play with me. She not only you I carry on my baby, oh. Well, if it's you, then it's alright. Guarantee because promise get broken sometimes. Do you know your pretty smash? My got this back to your eye. Starstruck by the way that you are moving. I'm the commander in chief, but I want you to ride. If I rule your world, I won't shrink. Starstruck by the way that you are moving. I'm the commander in chief, but I want you to ride. If I rule your world, I won't train it. Trigger my inside up, yeah, the way belong. If you trigger the spot inside, trigger my inside up, yeah, the way belong. If you trigger the spot inside.
That's my A. That's my joint right there. Shino songs, man. This part inside. That's a banger. I'm waiting on the next one, brother. Go ahead, drop so we can get that. Before that, we had Internal, Hero the King, new track. Salute, brother. That's a banger, man. You're definitely different. We want to hear some more from you. Keep doing your thing, man. And then before that, we had Remains to Be Seen, Goose Part, Diamond Story, Gibson Poet. That's becoming one of my songs of the year right there. I tell you right now, that was on the charts for me. Yeah, we're gonna shout out my sponsors real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here, play some more tunes, and we'll be back next week. So, of course, as always, shout out SkinnyBudhha.com, lifestyle brand out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They are clothing, art, music, blog, all in one stop shop for Florida culture. Make sure you check those guys out. They do have a blog up that is featuring the interview I did with their CEO, Mr. Davenport. Appreciate you, brother. We have another place for the No Ordinary podcast to live outside of YouTube. So make sure you check them out. WTEG 96.7 online radio, Tracks Entertainment, doing this thing, my brother. If you're a small business, if you're an artist looking for some airplay or some advertisement time, make sure you hit them up. They have great deals going on at the beginning of this year. And then last but not least, IG Clout. We are a CRM software and social media marketing company out of Orlando, Florida. We specialize in connecting small businesses with automation, AI, and other technology solutions to help your business become more efficient. So if you do have any needs in that area, make sure you hit us up, igclout.com. Of course, as always, all the links will be in the description. And yeah, man. Last thing before we do get out of here, I want to pose a question, a no ordinary question of the day. Yeah, man, what's been your biggest emotional hurdle in this crypto journey? Leave it in the comments. I want to know. I know we all go through different things. We all tend to see these events through different lenses, and I want to know, what's your biggest emotional hurdle throughout this crypto journey, in your crypto journey? So leave those down in the comments. We're going to try to keep doing those every week. And other than that, man, we're going to get back to some tunes, and we're going to let this thing ride out, man. An Ordinary Podcast, songs on a Sunday morning, powered by the Sonar Muse platform. All the artists are being paid out real time, micro streams, payments from the platform. And yeah, man, we're here to shed light on all the great artists that we do have on this platform. So if you did enjoy the episode, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. Other than that, man, we're going to be back next week doing it all over again. You know the vibes, 9 a.m. Sunday mornings. We're gonna be here. We're going to rock out. So appreciate y'all as always. And make sure you have a great week. All right? Salute.
It's a new world order, why you always on the move? Time we utilize these sacred tools. Kundalini awaken, 7 chakras align. Dedicate time, use your mind. You'll be happy, you'll be fine. It's a new world order, why you always on the move? Time we utilize these sacred tools. Kundalini awaken, 7 chakras align. Dedicate time, use your mind. You'll be happy, you'll be fine. Psychosis take time to shake off. You gotta break it though. Get off. While realizing life is spiritual, not physical. Concentration equals vibration. You elevate into your higher self. Knocking dust from books off my shelf. Schooling to Hootie, traveling through me. Yeah, I know the true me, and it's not what you show me. Lately been moving slowly. Notice I was off balance. Now begins the challenge. Backwoods at the pack 'em. It's a new world order. Better get your mind right. Get the shit moving fast while I be sitting still. Making meals, that's the real gold pill. Nigga, you haven't noticed yet? Sit your ass still. Yeah. It's a new world order while you always on the move. Time we utilize these sacred tools. Kundalini awaken, 7 chakras align. Dedicate time, use your mind. You'll be happy, you'll be fine. It's a new world order while you always on the move. Time we utilize these sacred tools. Kundalini awaken, 7 chakras align. Dedicate time, use your mind. You'll be happy, you'll be fine.
Kundalini the spine, Kundalini the mind, Kundalini the snakes, Kundalini the serpents, Kundalini the base. 2 soccer goals that's a brace. These channels carry sacred fluids produced within our brain. She start coiling the serpent that's within, and she's a 10. Aligning her chakras, Kundalini the dividends. Evolutionary energy, that's why them hurts was sent to me. 432-396, 285 Atlanta trips. Luminous, physical, spiritual expression. If you know you a God, you living in heaven. You defied all the odds while you really stressing. You should be singing about what the day is like your name is Tevin. Do you know what today is? It's a Kundalini.
It's a new world order while you always on the move. Time we utilize these sacred tools. Kundalini awaken, 7 chakras align. Dedicate time, use your mind. You'll be happy, you'll be fine. It's a new world order while you always on the move. Time we utilize these sacred tools. Kundalini awaken, 7 chakras align. Dedicate time, use your mind. You'll be happy, you'll be fine.
Do you know what today is? It's a Kundalini anniversary. Leaniversary. Do you know what today is? It's a Kundalini anniversary. Who's fucking me? Do you know what today is? It's a Kundalini anniversary. Leaniversary.
To start a new matter, where I'm feeling there ain't no contender. Fly white flag, boy you better. I'm rolling purple with the blue jean together. Tap in, we could do something special. Collaborate and try to break through the threshold.
Come on, where's the trust?
I'm smoking the cone down my attitude. Yeah, I'm high, you can tell by the altitude. And I'm on a wall like I had to. Try me at the end of disaster, dude. Tell the truth, ain't shit I would rather do. I've been scheming and patiently waiting. Tried to box me in, I had to break it. They told me to slow it down, couldn't comprehend it. Let's get some shit, I ain't taking shit back. If I said it, I said it. I'm a gambling man, drop a wager, I bet it. I was trying to learn how to count cards already. Commit fraud with a debit. Saw some shit, say crypto, now never forget it. Rode the train from 13 to 107. I'm about to start a new matter. Where I'm feeling there ain't no contender. Fly white flag, boy you better. I'm rolling purple with the blue jean together. Tap in, we could do something special. Collaborate and try to break through the threshold. This gon' be a day to remember. Tell them boy lock up the ledgers. Trying to pull your potential. Check my E-skin, cause I go exponential. Check my ego, it done blew up my mental. Rolling up, whip the fuck out this rental.
Come on, where's the trust?
I'm about to start a new matter. Where I'm feeling there ain't no contender. Fly white flag, boy you better. I'm rolling purple with the blue jean together. Tap in, we could do something special. Collaborate and try to break through the threshold.
Routes.
I don't wanna be down, don't wanna free round. Talking to me now, shoot for no rebound.
Fresh with Cartiers for the vision I can see now. Bad little thotty and she sucking with her knees out.
Know a nigga hungry, I'ma eat like free child. Push a nigga top, one button on speed
All
dial.
this gas in the nigga stash, yeah, I got the greenhouse. Chasing every dollar, me, my niggas take the weed routes.
Look, this is the route we took, this is the path we on. We got the bounty hook, this a triathlon. Please do not try your luck, he's a triceratops. I am a mastodon, you can just ask your mom. Now your top spinning, since the top in it, been your pops with it. Off in the sport, been a jock with it. Got a bad bitch, I'm just mad I did not hit it. Let's go! Do this for my brothers, I make it hot in the summer. 1007 on the cut up, he make it smoother than butter. And when I grab the weed can fill the tub up. And what it does to my heart, I give love up. If you don't smoke, bitch, shut up. I'm looking for a broke bitch, come up. Facts. Trying to get my hands all done up, so I can always pick the gun up. I don't wanna be down, don't wanna free round. Talking to me now, shoot for no rebound.
Fresh with Cartiers for the vision I can see now. Bad little thotty and she sucking with her knees out.
Know a nigga hungry, I'ma eat like free child. Push a nigga top, one button on speed
All this gas in the nigga stash, yeah, I got the greenhouse. Chasing every dollar, me, my niggas take the weed route. If a nigga run up on me, trim, I got the Mac 11. Niggas say they want a Weezy, but I want 1007. It's the cash route, bag route, we don't come in second. Hella packs, now the trap house, jumping every second. What they mad about, I need a rack or two for every record. Don't be wild, they my size, then they offer you no question. I feel bad for whoever about to meet the Smith & Wesson. Streets, how we laying low, my man just got possession. There ain't no competition for me, I know. Do it easy, MJ, with my eyes closed. Never leave a mission empty-handed, call me Rilo. Got the yaks in your man's rolling in gelato. Now the yak in your man rolling in gelato. Never leave a mission empty-handed, call me Rilo. Do it easy, MJ, with my eyes closed. There ain't no competition for me, I know.
Don't wanna be down, don't wanna free round. Talking to me now, shoot for no rebound.
Fresh with Cartiers for the vision I can see now. Bad little thotty and she sucking with her knees out.
Know a nigga hungry, I'ma eat like free child. Push a nigga top, one button on speed
All this gas in the nigga stash, yeah, I got the greenhouse. Chasing every dollar, me, my niggas take the weed routes.
Yeah. Let's get it. It's like this. When we together, it's so easy. I'm gonna be winning, best believe it. When you king, they try to treason. I'ma show up with a legion. Don't be testing my allegiance. Go ahead and file grievance. Charging heavy for the feature. Got them cheering in the bleachers. Morning time with the Eagles. No crows, only rocking with my people. No hoes, if you aiming to the evil. Don't know, all I'm trying to do is lift up your soul. I be wildin', but I'm honest. You can hate me, I'm unbothered. Through the mud, I got tarnished. Raw, real, no polish. Don't bring my meal with no garnish. Got me madder than a hornet. Need my engine with performance. All my verses I be going in. I'm only burning on the potentness. In the future they'll be quoting this. But right now they acting phoniest. Don't even know what a homie is. Always scheming on some bogus shit. Talking shit, then we gon' blow your lid. Get it poppin' like the soda fizz. Don't be all up in my face, talking like you know the biz. Really, you know what it is. I'ma kill this shit quick. Swilk on the beat, Swilk G on the mix. I can't really fix, I could just give you nutrition. When I pull up with the water, that's a big old drip. They gon' tell tall tales, I'm a big old fish. I'ma get to the bag like I'm eating goldfish. I'ma pull your card, we ain't playing goldfish. Picking up a signal like a satellite dish. No genie, I don't grant 3 wishes. When I pull up clean, I'ma pull 3 bitches. Got rocks in the watch, looking oh so vicious. When God made me as a baby, he said it's a limited edition. Together it's so easy. I'm gon' be winning, best believe it. When you came, they try to treason. I'ma show up with a legion. Don't be testing my allegiance. Go ahead and file grievance. Charging heavy for the feature. Got them cheering in the bleachers. When we together, it's so easy. I'm gon' be winning, best believe it. When you came, they try to treason. I'ma show up with a legion. Don't be testing my allegiance. Go ahead and file grievance. Charging heavy for the feature. Got them cheering in the bleachers.
Yeah. I did miss you. I hope you're coping, baby. Cause my life ain't been the same since I left you. I'm on that burning flame in me till I can relight my fire. Hoping, baby, that I get another chance to see your face. Ooh, that smile, those dimples, they always get me time and time again. Look, care for me, he want it when no one else is there for me. He want it, don't you ever think there's another, cause it's you. Who's my baby? Who do I call my lady? I said, don't you ever think there's another, cause it's you, it's you. Oh, more how far, show I need BTO. Oh, mommy, I didn't chase my dreams, though they may occupy my time. Me wallow loco. When you see me with them girls, oh, I only mess around with them because I miss you more than no one. Though they may occupy my mind, they wallow loco me. Yo. How could anybody let go of a girl so beautiful? Well, I guess they say, come to go away. Now that you're gone, I'll be the only one. And me, Nicole, out here having fun. Nigga, you can can see me, baby. Mon chéri, Kiri. I don't know what came over me. Ereti, mon chéri, cover me, baby. And I've been missing you. Things you do makes me know you miss me too. Look, care for me, you want it when no one else was there for me. Don't you ever think there's another, cause it's you. Who's my baby? Who do you call my lady? Don't you ever think there's another, cause it's you. How far, show I need BTO. Oh, mommy, I didn't chase my dreams, though they may occupy my time. Yeah, when you see me with them girls, oh, I only mess around with them because I miss you more than no one. Though they may occupy my mind. Yo. See, you got me wondering, oh, what come where are you? And I thought you were my teammate, or better yet, a cellmate. Yeah. I should go my yeah. In other words, listen. Oh, more how far, show I need BTO. Oh, mommy, I chase my dreams, though they may occupy my time. Me wallow loco. When you see me with them girls, only I only mess around with them because I miss you more than no one. tomorrow, no. Though they may occupy my mind, girl, you have my heart.
Trying to raise capital for the month, add value for the month. Roadblocks in front of us, so hot in the summer months. Dealing with a lot to sum it up. Thinking it's a lot, think again. Lock when living in. I'm pinching in slow motion, pinching in. Is you listening? 50-50, this is sinking in. I'm just that cat that taught to be a fisherman. I had a lot of lessons I've been mentioning, even traditions not out of the question. And in affiliation, not represented, I could defend it, but nothing definitive sentiment. Intimate, friendly with benefit, given the ism before even Genesis.